Hi, badcop.
How's it going?
We're It's going fine. We're here taking a look at the Elder Coal Mines Caverim, which is
Yeah, I
mostly
don't know
about.
why you almost said scrolls there. That was kind of weird. That's not what it says.
Um, yeah. So what I see is it was mostly about getting me here to fight this dragon. But there's a lot of different dialogue options, and most of them are things that just get you killed. So I figured if I'm at least going to be like clicking through these, we could at least chat about the game while I'm looking through it. So
I
uh,
think you're pretty close. It's it's not. I think once you get past there's the one that's got like 8 options. Once you get
yeah.
past that one, should be smooth sailing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not the right option. I do at least
No, that was
appreciate.
not it.
I do at least appreciate the fact that it's grayed out so that you don't have the
Yeah, we added that after we watched somebody on stream like exhaust all of the options and start like repeating the same ones because they had forgotten.
right.
We're like, okay, maybe we made this tree too big.
How do you have a rough count, or do you know exactly like how many different options there are?
For this particular tree,
Yeah.
um, it's not crazy deep, really. Like a lot of the dead ends resolve quickly. Yeah, you found the right one to keep. Let's see if you can finish it from here.
They make you pay taxes. Okay, since you have a silent protagonist, I will do the Skeletor voice for the options here. Okay. My uncle is a tax attorney. Sorry, my uncle is actually a tax. My uncle is actually a tax attorney. If you spare me, we can go to him right now. Um, I feel like it's the persuade option. But, okay. It'll cost you though. Oh, there's a sign. No solicitors. Okay.
Yeah, you can't upsell the dragon.
There's- okay.
He's very stingy
Because
with his money.
the it would have actually been very funny. Is there a sign?
No,
Okay.
I was gonna put one in, but then I forgot.
Okay. Okay.
I forgot that that was one of the options. I should
Okay.
make it like explicitly appear after you. It's not there before.
Okay. End to your tyranny. Attack the village. Why would they want you dead? Make pay taxes. Uncle's a tax attorney. Okay. Oh,
Huge.
did I? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, okay. Walk forward. Well, okay, so that was the end of the game. So
Yeah,
this is
it was a very short game. Um, Turns out maybe we were a little too ambitious with the goal of recreating Skyrim, so we had to cut some corners.
you fight like one
Um,
spider.
yeah. Which is crazy that we even bothered to like make a combat system to have you fight one thing. Um, I was gonna put more enemies in, but the combat system just feels so bad actually that, and I didn't have time to like make it feel better. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna have the one spider. It's gonna be fine. Um, Yeah. This whole thing was like an exercise in how many corners can we cut to make it seem like maybe there's a chance that we made like a full RPG story game. Um while also not at all making that.
I'm honestly impressed with how having the the quest dialogue and the skill up dialogue. It's like that's UI is not necessarily a trivial thing to add for something that is hooked up to nothing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, it's just like a counter. We just have
Yeah.
a bunch of different counters for, and then we have like a function you can call to like trigger, you know. That's why you noticed when you went back into the room, everything respawned and you could steal it again and you got
Yeah.
more levels.
I'm assuming I just have to Alt F4 out at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Classic game jam fashion. How long was the little doctor jam, by the way?
10 days.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Wow.
there's some stuff you missed, and you can get there if you open it and you press F3. We've got like a little
Okay, let's
cheat menu.
Yeah, okay. So
Go to camp.
camp. Yeah, I figured that that's where there was more dialogue that I just didn't
Yeah. There's not much that you missed, but it is mostly in this room.
Yeah, so I spoke to these folks here, and then I didn't go over this way.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Let me turn that up a bit.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Arrow to the knee, compulsory. Oh, there's a crab. Is that Caverim?
What's the matter? Never seen
Of
a
course.
crab before? Well, now you have. The name's Rusty. Nice to meet you.
Step on the crab, no!
I have the offer of a lifetime. If you find the hag and kill her, I will turn back into human.
I'll do
You're
it.
a true hero.
Crab told me to kill this hag. Gotta do it.
Yeah, there's no hag in the game.
I didn't think so. Swim. Is there anything down here? Or do I just drown?
Yeah, you can't swim down. The swimming is very primitive.
It functions.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the
Mostly
Yeah.
Mostly the swimming exists. If you go in the water again, it should
Yeah.
level up your swimming.
Oh,
Mostly it exists as a mechanic to troll people who are like not good at the jumping thing in the next room.
I didn't talk to you.
So like each time you fail the jump, you like it's like, oh, good job, you leveled up your swimming.
Well, I was at least good enough at it that I didn't.
Yeah,
That didn't
you
happen.
didn't get any levels.
I can't get up to those guys up there, huh? Now, if this was actually because of the
I
game, I
don't-
could just walk up to this wall and keep hitting jump, and eventually I'd make it up.
Right. Yeah, we didn't quite nail the physics. We should have let you ride the horse.
You ready to go?
Okay, so let's go. I can at least show off the one part of this that is actual gameplay.
Wait, you forgot
Um,
the sword.
But yeah, so I saw your name in the credits under like development and design. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of this.
Ah,
Um,
sword. Good luck.
Yeah. Most of the like art and stuff is free online assets. A lot of them are edited. A lot. For the humans, it's all just this one character pack that I found, and then I had to tweak a bunch to like get the animations to work properly in the engine. Also did a little bit of custom animations, like the the fire hand animation I did by myself. I was very proud.
What did you make the animations in, or the tweaks to the animations?
Just in Godot.
Oh, okay.
Well, a combination of Godot and Blender.
What's the deal with the Godot doll that makes the weird moan noise?
Okay, that's a reference to one of Outfrost's games.
Okay.
He shows like a Godot loading screen, and it plays that sound effect at the beginning of the game. And I just went to his repo from Ludum Dare 50, and I stole the sound effect.
Secret. Found a secret. There's a. No. Let me go. No, I can't. Okay.
Yeah, the colliders are not so precise over here. You can definitely get in that lava though, if you're dedicated.
Oh my god. Oh, it means I have to start the room over again, huh? Yep. Okay. If you are persistent, you can kill yourself. Yeah, it exactly as Serene Jellyfish says, like it is a lot of work to have gotten this much of an RPG system. Like even though it's all very like clunky and mostly for parity's sake, the fact that it's all here.
It's like all faked pretty much. Like I mean the dialogue system I just ripped from one of my previous games and upgraded it to like support voiceover.
Welcome. Can I help you find anything?
And then we just styled it to look like the Baldur's Gate one because honestly they kind of figured it out. I don't know. Baldur's Gate has one of the nicest, like, simplest UI. Like if you look at screenshots from the Skyrim dialogue system, it was so weird. Why did they do it like that? It like took up half the screen for no reason. It's really strange.
Like maybe they were making some consideration for what they thought would look good for like console PC.
Yeah, I think it's partially for console because it does like this weird scrolling thing where you can't even see all the options on the screen sometimes, and it's I don't know. Clunky can be fixed? No, but it's like it's not clunky. It's like if you wanted to make this into a real RPG, you would just have to rewrite all these systems because they're made in a way that is so shortcutted that like simplifies it down from like when you pick up items, they just despawn. They don't like they don't go anywhere. The only actual like complicated system is the dialogue, and I already had that.
Yeah, I think what this is a good example of is like a prototype, right? Like when if you're making a prototype, you can sort of charge through and have these systems that are basically you're not expecting to use them long term. I mean, they've been using a similar engine for Skyrim and Fallout, and like they keep making incremental improvements, but that's why you always have the same bugs in these games. There's just new layers to the bugs. That's why you can always walk up to any mountain or wall and just keep on hitting jump until eventually you climb it.
Yeah, stuff like that is really hard to like recreate even as a joke. Like because it's so like unique to their weird messed up system.
Oh, hey, Skeleton, we almost didn't talk to you.
I just don't have the guts to face the dragon. Get it? Get it?
Good one.
I'm very sad you didn't contact me for the voice of the skeleton.
I'm sorry. a lot of it was like just very impromptu. Like I had a couple people cast for the intro characters because the whole idea with that was like I wanted it to seem like we had created this like complicated party system, which Skyrim didn't even have, where you like have allies and stuff, and they all have different classes. And then I was like, it'd be really funny if like in the first room they just all die, like immediately. And then from there we like improved it to like even they just die off screen, like you don't even see it happen. Skyrim undermines itself in a way previous games didn't. Okay, well I'm curious about your rant now.
Yeah, Alice say. I mean, I also see Alice saying, "Wait, stop! I shouldn't go on a Skyrim rant." I think that there's like people when Skyrim came out, it was this massive scope, like world you could explore and quests you could go on, and people were just totally blown away by the sheer scale of it. I think since then there have been games like Breath of the Wild, which had a much more I'm going to say a much more densely objective filled world in terms of like Korok seeds and collectibles, and like there was always something to do in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it gives you a lot of freedom, but that's undermined by the feeling that every playthrough is the same. Because yeah, I guess fundamentally you're always following the same quest line.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's okay to optimize a game for the first playthrough, especially a game that's already like 70 hours or something crazy. Like that's more than okay. Like this game that we made here is definitely not made for multiple playthroughs. And the one playthrough is super short, but I still think it's like a fun game. I don't know.
I think it would be so funny if you like walk off this ledge and you die from fall damage.
Yeah, I thought about that after the fact. I was like, but that'd be cruel.
So you can't get back up this way once you've fallen down. Oh, but hang on, what's this over here?
Aha. What is that?
Because I know if you walk too close to the dragon, then it starts the end game cutscene. So let's see if we can. Oh, my stamina is regenerating so slowly.
Just like Skyrim.
Yeah, you're building customized stealth archers, and you end up finishing all quest lines. I mean, like, yeah, there's always a like first order optimal strategy, like an optimal way to play these things. Quest lines are so epic. My suspension of disbelief breaks when the same person is supposedly a Dragonborn, Dark Brother Listener, an Archmage, and whatever the Werewolf Guide leader is called.
That's fair.
We've come all this way. We just get that again. Of course.
So this was the original place I put it, and then I realized probably nobody was going to find it, so I put a second one in that other corner.
It would have been, oh my god, what would have been a funny stat to have? Like, you find that and it says, like, jeez. What should...
Oh, it's Brainoid.
Hello, Brainoid.
One of the guard number 3 or 4.
I just found the Easter egg. And now we're seeing the end credits for the second time, actually. But yeah,
I will say the one other thing that I spent a lot of time on is the opening sequence. It's not. I don't know why I didn't think of a loop. A loop would be the smart way to do it. Instead, it's the like Super Mario Infinite Staircase, essentially, of tunnel.
Like, loops the segments over itself.
Yeah. It's got a repeating segment, and then it like each time you pass like a checkpoint, it moves the back one to the front, and just keeps like treadmilling tunnel.
Is the horse and cart actually moving?
Yes. And it's I had to do some fake physics to make it like follow the terrain, because it's on like it's on a rail. Like there's a path predetermined through the tunnel that it follows. So that determines like its like X and Z coordinates. But then I had to like do a bunch of ray casts to figure out its Y coordinate, and like it basically is a little physics sim. It's got like 4 fake wheels that each have their own raycast, and then they have gravity, and so they try to like fall down towards the ground. And then I have to like solve the rotation of the cart based on the 4 wheels. It was really it was really involved.
It sounds like you almost spent as much effort on that as the entire rest of the game.
It was probably like a solid day or two.
It's incredible, like the effort that you put into it. And I'm sorry that the end result of all that was just I had to look away because the moving camera just made me nauseous.
Yeah, I didn't think about that because I was too tunnel vision on recreating Skyrim's opening, and they have the camera shake, and you can't do anything about it. I don't think there's a setting to turn it off.
No, people are not very considerate of the possibilities of motion sickness and stuff. What's the dev room?
Wait, Brainoid, what were your amazing ideas that I didn't implement? I forget. Oh yeah, there's just a spider in here that attacks you right away.
Oh, there's a dragon. Oh, there's a crab. I guess these are all the different props that you have in the asset pack?
Yeah. It's funny because this room is like adding 60 megabytes to the bundle for no reason. Oh, dragon riding skill increases. I spent so much time doing that parkour in this room for no reason. Just like while I was thinking about things, I'd just be hopping around in here.
Oh, dragon is not interactive? No. Just chilling.
Yeah, his neck does this weird thing in this room. Well, all the time when he's in this pose.
Oh my god.
I don't like it. I don't know how to fix it. He came like that. I found him on the Unity asset store. He was $5.
Oh my god. And everything just clips through itself. Like, who?
Yeah.
I don't know. These people, like, they make their first asset and then they decide. Also, his whole body moves up and down as part of the
I mean, for $5, he's pretty good. The texturing is nice. The like fire effects that he has is really cool. Like the parts, he has an emission texture that like makes his neck glow orange and stuff that I tweened.
It's true.
I thought he was pretty cool.
He's decently, like, I don't know. I guess I just feel bad that you had to pay for a somewhat slipshod asset, but you know, I guess it wasn't worth doing, like, making a whole thing yourself.
I was looking at other dragons on the Unity asset store, and they're not cheap. Most of the dragons, so a lot of them were like packs that were like, hey, this one has 20 different dragons. I'm like, I just need one dragon.
Yeah.
Please. But it's actually pretty hard to make a dragon, I guess. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that it's difficult to make a dragon, like, from scratch. you know, it's a pretty complex rig overall. Definitely not something you would want to do in the scope of a game jam.
Yeah, that was my main goal. Was I did do a little bit of modeling, like the cart. I couldn't find a good model for the cart, so I took an existing one and just like butchered it in Blender. And the horse and the spider were like low poly models that I reshaded and slapped some materials on.
Yeah, I noticed the spider was like very glossy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess in terms of the like some of the questions I usually ask, like, what do you think? I think you've already answered this, but what was the most difficult part of developing this game? What was it? The whole intro sequence?
I think the difficult part of a game like this is that it's really hard to do it in the way that's like considered good.
Hmm.
And what I mean by that is like iterative development is really hard because you just kind of have to make the whole game at the same time. You don't have time to like, you know, I don't know. Like it was never like placeholder assets for
Mhm.
anything at any point. It was always just like, okay, this is the asset. And like the game wasn't playable until maybe like the second to last day. You could actually play through the game. It might have even been the last day, which is not good. You want to be playtesting a lot earlier than that in game jams. And I think this particular idea just doesn't work in an iterative setup.
I do love how somebody commented better than Starfield. Oh, Practical, I know who that is, yeah. There's a reason you're casting fire at this ladder that doesn't appear in the final game.
The ladder's in the final game. It's just behind you. It's like,
Okay. I just didn't recognize this green-looking area.
yeah, you have to turn around to see it. That was kind of why I did it. I was like, most people aren't even going to see this area. I really didn't want to put too many spoilers in the screenshots.
Yeah. Oh, it's literally here. Yeah, in the caverns.
Yeah, you can't go
cannot
up it. It's a scam. Expensive voice acting. No. I didn't pay those actors. They got paid in exposure.
Oh no!
Pretty big exposure. Let me check the analytics. I think we got at least 50 downloads. Making a downloadable game on itch is such a bummer.
I know.
It has 71 downloads. Oof.
So what was the original idea behind making a Skyrim-esque like parody game? Like why did you settle on this?
So the theme was sword and sorcery.
Yeah.
And I woke up on the first day and saw the theme, and Adagon had sent me a bunch of like really complicated looking ideas, and I was still really tired. And I was like, I'm not reading all that. I was like, sword and sorcery, what do I think of? Well, Skyrim is the first thing that came to mind because I was picturing the like literally this where you have the fire in one hand and the sword in the other.
Yeah.
Like that's iconic Skyrim. So I was like, what if hang on a minute. We already made GTA for the last jam. What if we just make Skyrim for this one? Oh, did you turn up the difficulty?
Yeah. See, it just gets you killed.
Yeah, the difficulty just multiplies the spider's damage.
I felt like that was the one thing it would influence. So what's the next AAA game that you're going to recreate in the scope of a game jam?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. GMTK is coming up here. What
Hero shooter is a popular genre.
Yeah,
I
just
would
make
die
like
with some
Counter
momentum.
Strike.
Is it going to go up the stairs? Please tell me it goes up the stairs. Oh no! Come on, come on.
I think you can push it, maybe. No.
Uh,
There's a video of boats riding it up the stairs somewhere. Or maybe down the stairs. This is my game to 100%. I did the most important part. True. You can't push it. Boats would know. I trust Boats as the expert on this one.
yeah. And yeah, you just sort of settled on Skyrim, and the rest of the team was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, I mean, I think it took a little bit of convincing, because Adagon thought I was joking when I was like, "Let's just make Skyrim," and I was like, "No, no, 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 no.
I wonder why.
It's not a joke." And then we realized maybe it was a little bit ambitious, and we brought in a few more people.
Of course, of course. Scroll mystery packs for sale. Only 50 gold.
This is my favorite character, the one you're talking to.
Randall?
Yeah, that's Cole Slosky's character.
The finest weapons
Just some real top tier voice acting.
no gold.
I initially like I wrote the lines for this character,
Get your adventure.
and he sent me a recording of them. And then he also sent me a bunch of bloopers that he like outtakes when he was recording it.
Yeah.
And they were so funny. So I just cut a bunch of them into his sales pitch that he's constantly looping.
Oh.
So that's why he's making all those like weird little sounds and stuff. Those were originally bloopers. But I think they just make the character.
Everything must go. 50% discount on all magical rings. Potions, swords, ancient amulets. Scroll mystery packs for sale. Only 50 gold. Ha. Step right up. Get your adventuring gear. Weapons for sale.
I'm assuming those sort of like Yoda noises are the bloopers you're talking about.
Yeah, he like went to start on the line and then just like made a random noise.
That's funny. So I don't expect there's much else planned for this the quote unquote future of this game.
Yeah, we did run out of budget, I think, on this one.
You know what? If you think about it, I would say most game jam games don't even have a budget, or at least none that I'm familiar with. So
Yeah, it was. I think the breakdown was like, what was it? It must have been. So I guess it was $24 for the asset pack that we used for the caves. And then $5 for the dragon. And then I paid Rinks $10 to draw us the like cover art for the itch page. And yeah, that was the whole budget blown right there. Didn't have anything left to pay the voice actors. Unfortunate.
more. I'd see Brainoid making the comment of "you got paid more, Pomo." That's for sure. But I think That's maybe.
I mean, the percent more is not wrong, but yeah, a lot of unpaid interns on this team.
All right. Well, I don't know. Is there any other anecdotes you want to share about the development of this particular project?
No, I don't really remember at this point. It's been too long. What was this, like several weeks ago? That's
May as well be forever. It was published 18 days ago. That is
yeah, that's basically ancient history at this point.
9 days ago.
I do kind of I always say this though, and I never do it. But I'll say it again. I do kind of want to go back and add controller support. But I never do it. It's a lie. I'm lying to you.
I think for your own sanity and in terms of what is a good use of your time, controller support is not strictly necessary on an experience like this.
Yeah. But it's like, Godot makes it so easy, but I'm probably not going to do it still. Maybe I'll add a setting to reduce motion.
Again,
I won't. But maybe I will.
So I guess just before you head out, do you have any thoughts on the upcoming GMTK Jam since it's about a week away?
Wait, it's a week away.
Next Friday.
Oh no. I think those are my thoughts. Oh no.
I think that sums it up pretty well.
Okay. I did have one issue that came up during Caverim's development, which was well, A, it was a lot more work than I initially predicted, but B, I've been in the mindset of what I can accomplish for game jams for a long time based on also being unemployed. And I have a job now. So
Right.
when I thought about the plan for Caverim, it was still like using my unemployed brain project planning. And I realized very quickly that I was not gonna have enough time. So I just panicked and took the week off. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that again for GMTK. I mean, it is partially over the weekend, but when you if you crunch the whole time for the weekend and then you have to go back to work on Monday, it's like miserable.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think my scope for game jams has been greatly reduced for the time being after this one, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, the fact that they're so back to back, I mean, it's I was saying earlier on the stream just how many jams are going on constantly, and the only reason I'm really participating in GMTK is because it's the big one.
Yeah, it is.
But,
yeah, I'm being very picky with which ones I do. Like I do the ones I like doing ones that are like small ones with friends, like the little doctor one. Oh, there was the ratings ended. I see. We got second. Who won? Boats. Nice. Well deserved.
Like,
yeah, you gotta play Boats' game after this if you have time and if he submits it.
oh, hang on a second. Overall, there we go. Yeah, it's Boats and Rinks. Something familiar. Yeah, it's Boats. If you want me to take a look at it, I'd be happy to. I don't know if now's a good time. if you're able to join on the stream. But hey, okay, nice. Well, maybe we will just roll right into that because we've still got 25 minutes left on today's stream. But badcop, thank you so much for joining me to talk about. I just noticed, by the way, the window title is just Skyrim 2.
Yeah, I don't know how to change that.
Which is funny because the EXE name is Caverim, but
Yeah, the project sure was named Skyrim 2 for up until the last like 20 minutes of the jam.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a fun joke. I think it's better that it's just left that way, honestly.
I wanted to name the whole thing Skyrim 2 because I was like kind of sure you could do that with parody law and everything, but then I googled it and people were like, don't even think about making a parody game with the original game's name in it, like. And I was like, ah, fine.
Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. It's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to the next time you're back. And please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'd love to do a silly voice for one of your games one of these days.
All right, I'll keep you in mind.
Okay.
See
Have
ya.
a good one. Bye for now.